Hey guys, it is Marianne from Thrive with your tip of the day. And today I wanted to talk about the fact that sometimes the data that we're working with doesn't come to us in the format that we want. And we need to do a couple of things to make it suit our needs. So in this example, I've got the data's been pulled and it's come through with the name as a single cell. So it's first name and last name together. But because of what I'm going to do with it later, I might be using it for a mail merge or to be able to group and sort things in a different way. I need to have the first name and the last name in separate cells. Now, if you've got a short list, sometimes it is genuinely can feel quicker and easier for you to simply go in and type it, but your time is really valuable. So let's do something a bit smarter. Let's look at using the text split function, which allows us to take the data and get Excel to understand how we want it broken up. So you can see I've got two columns here. I've already created my columns for first name and last name. What we're going to do is we create the function in the first column and then Excel automatically pushes everything else across. So we type equals to start our function and then we type in text split. Okay, and then we open our columns. You can see it's opened up and it's telling me exactly what I need to do, or I can hit the FX button here and this little pop-up comes up and I'm telling it now all of the elements that my function needs to work. So the text that we want it to start with is this cell. And you can see it's telling me that that is where it says Marty McFly. Now I need to tell it where do I want it to split things out. Now in this instance, we've got a first name and a last name. So I want it to do it with a space. And if I hit tab, you'll see it's put some little quotation marks around that because otherwise it looks like there's nothing there. So you can see it's saying here at the moment that's Marty and McFly. Now that's if we're splitting by columns. If we were splitting by rows, then I can put a delimiter in for that as well. Do I need it to ignore anything empty? Do I need it to match things by case sensitive? I can leave all of these blank if I'm not doing anything else. So the formula result is that Marty is going to go in here. So if I go OK, you can see that when I click on here, it's actually saying that this C2 is technically, this data is split across these two. It's pushed the McFly across into the next section. And of course, we use our flash fill or our handle here to be able to repeat that all the way down and bang, everything's done. And I can now use that data however I like. A couple of little tips. If you were to copy and paste this somewhere else, then it may have some problems because it's actually referring back to different cells. So you would have to paste it as values. If you want to type in here, they don't like deleting it because technically it's treating that like one big column. So think about that, but also look at things that you could split out. Addresses, contact information, multiple email addresses, where people have selected several things that have come through, several different tags or elements. Give it a go and see how it helps you.